What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon, NBA DFS video. It is Friday. It is March 14th. We are back. You never been here before? Welcome to the channel. If you learn anything, if you like what we do, if you like the format, hit the follow button, subscribe, like this video as well. We try to have giveaways every single day. Here's how to win. Like this video, be a subscriber to this YouTube channel, and you got to leave a comment on this video for the comment picker to pick you up. You do all of those, and this video gets at least 50 likes, you will have a chance to win a free week of FTA+. That is a week of all sports that we offer, not just NBA. And we've got meaningful baseball coming on Tuesday. So we're going to break down the Tuesday game, the showdown, and the Wednesday showdown between the Dodgers and the Cubs in Japan, probably Sunday, maybe Monday. It'll be out there for you. So be on the lookout for that. If this video gets at least 100 likes, you'll have a chance at a free month, 150 likes, a free year, 200 or more likes on this video, a chance at a lifetime pass. Second way to try and win every single day, somewhere in this video there'll be a keyword or key phrase, or if I forget it, I will pin it down below. Look for that key phrase or keyword, type it in, and have a shot at a second free week of FTA+. Now, when I talk about that, I'm talking about we have PGA on Thursdays. We have NBA every single day. We have MLB every single day once the season starts. We have MMA on Saturdays, and we have NASCAR on Sundays. All of that for only checking out this channel, liking the videos, and subscribing to the YouTube page. So, and if you don't win and you want to, FTA Plus is $10 for a week. It is $30 for a month, so $1 a day. It is $199 for a year, or $500 for a lifetime pass. Now, a year for $200, or until the baseball season starts, you can email me dfshelp1@gmail.com. That's dfshelp, the number 1@gmail.com. If you are interested, we are offering a yearly package for all sports for $75 via PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App up until the MLB season starts. Instead of $200, you can get it for $75. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm still waiting on a couple of you you were waiting for payday, and I've not heard back, so let me know before the spots fill up. So that being said, we are going to see who the winner of yesterday is. Now, our video did not get 50 likes. We did have comments, so we are going to see who the winner is for a free week for using the key phrase or keyword yesterday, which was Thirsty Thursday. Rob, if you had that comment in here, you would have won, but that doesn't matter. Come back tomorrow. Try to win again. So, checking that out, and we will see who the winner is. There you go. Timothy Jones, Thursday, guessing tomorrow will be Freaky Friday. It's not, but it's a good guess. Timothy, congratulations. Please email me, and we will get your free week set up for you. So if you've never been here before, anytime we have at least 5 games on the slate, we give you 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks at each position through 10,000 simulations. So we've already ran 10,000 sims in the background, and we are giving you guys information, early first look. Now, value will open up throughout the day. We've got a ton of guys who are questionable. This part of the season I don't enjoy the most because a lot of people are out or managing their injuries, blah, blah, blah. They're getting ready for the playoffs. So I'm playing less and less, especially like yesterday. We had Cole Anthony who had zero. Cole Anthony had zero indication that anything was wrong with him, and he got scratched 3 minutes before lineup lock. Luckily, he wasn't the 6 p.m. game. He was the 7 p.m. game, I believe. So we were able to at least switch out our guys. But that's what I'm talking about. He had no known issues up until he was out. So that's just kind of where we're at for the season. It's unfortunate. I hate this part of the season, but I'm still bringing you guys information. Also, I am trying to see if there's any interest in a best or March Madness bracket. $20. We had it last year or the year before. I can't remember. So if you have any interest, please email me and get into the Discord, which is down below, and let me know if you have interest there. So that being said, we're going to give you 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value. Mid is about 8K or below. Value, usually about 5K or below. Now, value is going to change throughout the day. So these are early value ones. Like you can see Maxey out, Fox out, Mitchell out, Thompson out. These are going to open up value. But there's other guys that are questionable. They may be out, which will open up other value throughout the day. So go check out the website, FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, NBA tab. Under any of the tabs here, usually about an hour, I would say an hour to an hour and a half before tip-off. So, that being said, we are jumping right into it. James Harden at the top for my point guards here right now. Looking about 55 to 60 fantasy points, which is great at 10,500. He's got 26 DVP, which is a fantastic matchup for him. You got LaMelo Ball against San Antonio, 13 DVP, about 49 to 52. You got Tyrese Halliburton, about 43 to 45 fantasy points. Now we go down the list here. 8K or below is what we're looking at. What I'm looking at is Darius Garland, about 36 to 40. Fred VanVleet, about 35 fantasy points. Dyson Daniels, about 32 to 35. And then we get down to, 5K or below. We've got some plays here that they aren't hurt, they aren't out, which is great. We love to see that. But looking at that, I got Chris Paul right around 29 to 32. I've got Drew Holiday, which would bump up even more if, someone else is out for Boston, 27 to 30. Then I've got Scottie Pippen Jr. against Cleveland, probably going to be playing from behind, 25 to 30 fantasy points there. Move to the shooting guard position. Got Ant-Man, always usually at the top. Hopefully he stays there. Anthony Edwards, about 45 to 50 fantasy points. Tyler Hero, about 42 to 45. Jaylen Brown, who is questionable. Okay, so he did play 2 days ago, played 38 minutes, only put up 24.25, which was a problem against OKC, but he's played these games, but he doesn't appear to be 100%. But I've got him projected right around 41 fantasy points early, so we will definitely see if anything changes throughout the day. Moving down to mid-tier picks. If I'm looking at mid-tier, I'm looking at Desmond Bane, about 39 to 42. I'm looking at Devin Vassell, about 34 to 38. I am actually looking at Jared Butler, who would be a huge value at under 5K, but I got him about 32 to 35. So Jared Butler's in a great spot right now. This is something that you hopefully can use. So one of our favorite plays is Jared Butler today. And then we come down here to find some sort of value depending on where we're at. Got Chris Dunn right around 24 to 28 fantasy points. Aaron Nesmith, right around 24 fantasy points. Bogdanovich here against the Atlanta Hawks. 27 DVP, about 22 to 25 fantasy points. Moving to the small forward position. Jason Tatum is that questionable guy. Didn't play Monday. Last played on Wednesday. So I feel put up 55 there. But his price is going up. He's got a good matchup against Miami. Early projections, 52 to 55 fantasy points, but not enough for me at 11-1. There's other value that we could find. Kawhi Leonard, if you want to pay almost $3,000 less, 45 to 48 fantasy points. Franz Wagner against Minnesota. We've got him right around 40 to 44 fantasy point range. Come down here under the 5K mark is what we're looking at. Got Andrew Wiggins about 34 to 38. Najee Marshall about 32 to 35. Klay Thompson right around 29 to 32. It's Klay and everybody else for Dallas. They're falling apart. Then you come down here, find some value in this area. I'm looking at Harrison Barnes right around 22 to 25. Josh Green right around 22 to 25. And I'm looking at Strus right around, depending if he gets the minutes, Max Strus, should. We're looking about 25 fantasy points out of him. Moving to the power forward position. But before we get there, the key word today, coffee, because I need a lot of coffee. A lot of coffee. So looking at power forward, Tatum, we already talked about him, Anthony Davis out. Bam Adebayo against Boston, 44 to 48. Miles Bridges against San Antonio, 28 DVP, so a great matchup for him, 44 to 48. Evan Mobley, 44 to 48 as well. Mid-tier in this area, Julius Randle about 37 to 40. Tari Eason about 32 to 35. Jabari Smith Jr. about 29 to 32. And then some of these right here down a little bit below. Looking at Dylan Brooks right around 24 fantasy points. Looking at Keldon Johnson right around 23 to 25. Looking at Kessler Edwards for Dallas about 22 to 25. Now with Edwards, that's kind of where I'm looking at. We've used him a couple of times. We used him when he got the 43 fantasy points, but we also used him the other game where he got 20.75, which isn't bad, but it's obviously not 40. He almost got 10 times value there. The minutes are there for him. So Kessler's got the minutes in this matchup. Kessler Edwards here, 13th DVP against Houston. So right in the middle, basically the middle. So it is a value play under 5K. It allows you to pay up for like James Harden if you want to pay up, or pay up at other positions. And then finally, center position for this. I did forget to mention, if you are new to the channel, after we go through these projections, we're going to build you a DraftKings GPP lineup and a Fanduel GPP lineup as well. I did forget to mention that. So at the top for center, we got Sinjin here against Dallas, 22nd DVP, 49-52. Do not follow this opponent rank. It is not the DVP that a lot of people think it is. We got Zubac here, 46 to 50 fantasy points. We got Jarrett Allen, come down a little bit more. Jarrett Allen at 64K or 6,400, 37 to 40 fantasy points, which would be a pretty good score for his price. Mid tier, we're looking at Mark Williams about 36 to 40, Onyeka Okongwu about 35 to 40, and we're looking at Miles Turner about 35 to 40 as well. And then if you are one that pays down at center, some of these will need some value to open up today, and we're still waiting on it. But Zach Edey against Cleveland, about 26 to 30. Wendell Carter Jr., about, depending, we're looking about 27 to 30. And then come down a little bit, Brandon Clark for Memphis against Cleveland, 6 DVP, about 20 to 24 fantasy points. Now, other ones that we could use, Biyombo, you could look Luke Cornett, but Brandon Clark down at 4,200. The minutes are a little-ish here. So, he's had a 38 fantasy point game here, 2011. So we're kind of waiting on him. I don't know if I'd go all the way down to Brandon Clark, but I wanted to give you some options. If you want to see all the projections, all the simulations, all the players on our cheat sheet, Vegas odds, bets, chalk, we've got it for you. $10 for the week, $75 for the year if you email us today. Go check out fantasyteamadvisors.com. It is right here. We've got a free Discord down below in the description of this video as well. So that being said, we are going to build you a DraftKings lineup and a Fanduel lineup. These are early projections. These are first look lineups. A lot of people use these as a starting point, which is completely fine. You can use these as a starting point and change it up a little bit. I love when people use these as starting points, change it up, come into the Discord and show us that you guys won. We had someone do this, I want to say it was last January or February. They ended up winning $20,000, and they came in and ended up tipping us pretty well. Tips are not expected, but they are very much appreciated for everything. And you guys know who you are. I don't know if you want me to say your names out loud, so I won't say your names out loud. But I've had people come in and tip us. I've had people tip us $5. I've had someone tip $1,000. It's awesome when it happens. Do not expect it, but it's a pretty damn good surprise when you guys do. So that being said, this is an early DraftKings lineup, and then I've already built a Fanduel lineup for you. So the Fanduel lineup's already built. Jared Butler's making, or as of now, early around the sun, Jared Butler's in my lineups. It could change a little bit, but I've got to get James Harden in here. I love James Harden today. He's the picture of the video in the article. We got Evan Mobley, who's in a great spot. Kawhi Leonard is there. We're paying up for them. And you're finding some value with Strus. You're finding value with Josh Green. You're finding value with Jabari Smith Jr. So there is value to be had today, but we are very excited. We've got MMA tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. That cheat sheet and Bacon Station will be updated on usually updated in the mornings. It just depends on what time the game actually, or the matches start. Sometimes it's 5 in the morning when it's in Dubai. Sometimes it's 5 at night when it's everywhere else. I want to see when it is. 3 p.m. on Saturday. So we'll have it there for you. Any questions, definitely let us know. Let's have a great day, whether or not you're playing DFS, whether or not you're sports betting, whether or not you're just having fun. It is a Friday. Hopefully you are safe where you're at. I'm supposed to have like tornadoes today, so I might need to get everything out a little bit earlier today because I don't know if I'll have power. We'll definitely see. So that's what I've got in this video. Let's have a great day. Good luck. And as always, let's bring home some bacon. Peace.